With all the news about teams deciding not to play tonight in the wake of the police shooting of Jacob Blake in Wisconsin, Dom took a knee during the national anthem. Dom was front and center in that silent protest. There's Jacob deGrom ready for his 6th start of the year. deGrom ready to go. Birdie in the box. And he gets Birdie looking to start the night at 100 miles an hour on the outside corner. Aguilar is 0 for 3 in this series. 0-2 to Aguilar. And he grounds one down to third. A chance for 2. Davis to second. Then McNeil to first. Good stretch by Alonso, and they turn the 5-4-3 double play.
2 out runners at the corners in the first, and here's Cano, left-hand batter.
That's drilled to right by Cano. Back goes Joyce, and it's over his head, and it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. 1 run will score, but the ball bouncing out of play will cost the Mets a 2nd run. Conforto comes in with the Mets' first run of the series. An RBI double for Robinson Cano gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
Corey Dickerson will lead off for the Marlins.
And he struck him out with a fastball at 100 miles an hour. Here's Jorge Alfaro, the catcher. And he struck him out with the high heat. He throws a shutdown inning, and the Mets lead 1-0 in the 2nd. Jonathan Villar will lead off.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Villar overmatched by a fastball up and in. 98 miles an hour at the top of the zone.
And now Miguel Rojas. As Rojas goes down on strikes, that's 3 in a row now for deGrom against the lower third of the order.
Now he faces John Birdie.
0-2 to Birdie. And he struck him out, just blew it right by him. And Jacob deGrom strikes out the side in the 3rd inning. Home 3rd inning, Michael Conforto leads off for the Mets against Eliezer Hernandez.
He's hitting .321 against the shift this season.
Here's the 3-2. And he launches one out to right field. Back goes Joyce onto the track. He takes a look, and it's out of here. Michael Conforto well back in the Coca-Cola corner.
How about how easy this swing is? Gets the breaking ball, launches it, tremendous height on that ball, and almost flies over the Coca-Cola corner.
Almost cleared the tarp.
I mean, a majestic shot from Conforto.
Joyce in tonight, batting .283 with a .377 on base percentage.
That one lifted shallow center, long run in Nimmo, and it's going to fall. It was Smith to try to make the play. And how about Matt Joyce hustling all the way into 2nd? That fell in between 4 Mets, and it gets down. Joyce starts the night out with a double.
So if nothing else, Aguilar got the man to third base with 1 out. Now Corey Dickerson, the kind of hitter you want at the plate in a situation like that. Dickerson choked up the 1-2. Ground ball pulled to first base, going to score a run. Up with it, Alonso steps on the bag, so another productive out. Marlins are on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He got the job done. And as Brian Anderson steps in with 2 outs, nobody on.
And he got him looking, side retired. 7 strikeouts for deGrom.
We'll bring up Jorge Alfaro.
And Alfaro is out on strikes for the 2nd time. That's 8 strikeouts for deGrom tonight. Here's Jonathan Villar, who struck out his first time up. And he gets him looking, and that's 9 tonight for Jake.
Beginning with Brandon Nimmo against Eliezer Hernandez.
Brandon Nimmo drives one deep right field. Joyce takes a look at this one, and that's out of here. Up into the Coca-Cola corner. Number 5 for Brandon Nimmo, and the Mets now lead it 3-1. Conforto and Nimmo both cranking him out to the 2nd deck in right field.
Hanging, middle, launched. Very similar to the home run by Conforto.
We go to the 6th inning. Jacob deGrom starts John Birdie off with a slider low outside for ball 1.
And Birdie goes after a high fastball and strikes out for the 3rd time. That's 10 strikeouts for deGrom. 43rd time in his career he struck out 10 or more. Here's Matt Joyce, who has one of the 2 hits for the Marlins tonight.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3, number 11 for deGrom, who gets him with a changeup. And Jesus Aguilar, the batter.
And he gets Aguilar on strikes, and for the 2nd time tonight, Jacob deGrom has struck out the side. He's got an even dozen. Corey Dickerson leads off in the 7th inning. 1-2. And he strikes out Dickerson with high heat. That's a baker's dozen for deGrom. 13 strikeouts, 1 shy of his career high. So 1 out on the top of the 7th. Now Brian Anderson. And make it 14 as he gets Anderson looking. Jacob deGrom ties his career high with 14 strikeouts. It was a fastball-centric performance for Jacob deGrom tonight. 14 strikeouts in 7 innings. That matches the major league high this year. Shane Bieber of the Indians had a 14 strikeout game. Justin Wilson will pitch the 8th inning.
John Birdie has brought such energy to this Marlins team over the course of the last 2 seasons. 1-2 pitch. Birdie Loops one out behind second base. Going to get down for a base hit. Falls into right center. Everybody moves up 90 feet. The Marlins have him loaded now with 1 out in the 8th.
So Diaz will be asked to get 5 outs. Entering with the bases loaded.
And the strikeout of Sanchez, and it's up to Aguilar. And he hits one off of Davis's glove. There will be no play. Everybody moves up 90 feet, including Alfaro, who closes the gap to 4-2.
There's a 3-1, and that's outside, ball 4. So Diaz walks Dickerson. That forces in a run. It's a 4-3 game in the 8th.
And that one backhanded by Ramos on a slider in the dirt. That was almost the tying wild pitch. Jeremy Hefner and Luis Rojas are coming out with the trainer Joe Golio. Clearly some concern about Diaz. And Jeremy Hefner is going to go on the phone and get somebody up in the bullpen.
He's going to take him out.
Brad Brock comes in to try and bail out Diaz, who couldn't bail out Wilson.
The 3-1 pitch to Anderson. That's outside, ball 4. Brock walks in the run. Back-to-back bases loaded walks, and it's 4-4 in the 8th.
Taken the other way by Ramos. That's a base hit. Here's Hamilton around third, heading home. Sanchez's throw to the plate, cut off, and the Mets have the lead right back. Wilson Ramos goes the other way for an RBI single, and the Mets lead 5-4 in the bottom of the 8th.
And a high fly ball hit to left. Nimmo is there, and the ball game is over. The Mets hang on to win it in a game they had to win twice. They let the lead get away in the 8th, but Ramos with the big hit. deGrom strikes out 14 en route to another no decision. And the Mets, after getting swept in a doubleheader yesterday, scratch out a win tonight over the Marlins 5-4.